raining, or maybe it'll just wait to rain until after 4 o'clock. So registration's at 6:30. Right now it's 7 o'clock. They asked us to not get there until about an hour to, an hour and a half before. We're gonna get there right before the first driver's meeting, which I think is gonna be about perfect timing. Only because they asked to stagger people coming in for registration and everything, so that's gonna help them. And it's just gonna be, we're gonna be running it close, but I think we'll be okay. I do have to get some gas. I have the jugs in the back. Chelsea's behind me. She's got the same stuff that I normally take: wheels, jack, some tents and stuff like that, so the car, after running hard, it's not sitting in the rain and potentially getting water on the engine. So that's what we're gonna be hoping for. But other than that, this is gonna be an interesting day. I'm used to driving in the rain, freeway and city driving, but tracking is gonna be a completely different story. The tires work very well in the rain. I haven't had any issues as far as slipping. Well, usually it's only when I'm driving at first and the tires are dry. Outside of that, they are very well. They stick to the road very well. And hoping today that's still the case. But we'll see. This is going to definitely test my driving capabilities in general, how well I know the car, and how well the car is going to do just in rain. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So right now we're just heading there. We're just leaving San Diego. It's about an hour and a half. Probably going to be a little less than that, being that it's super early on a Sunday. So hopefully we don't run into any traffic or any issues that make us late. But that's what happens when you decide to leave, later than expected. My fault. It usually is my fault. We'll see. So yeah, we'll continue the drive and we'll get some more gas. We'll get there. It's a rainbow. Let's hope that this is a good sign and good fortune on our way to go race in the rain. I'm sure it's a good sign. I'm hoping. So let's just hope it sticks that way. All right. So that just popped up just now. So I just looked up the code. It's a P0027 or 24, which is a camshaft positioning sensor. It randomly came out of nowhere. Now I know that this has been an issue with most Camaros, at least the V6s, that they've been having issues with that. The crappy thing about it is we're 12 minutes away. GM's parts department is closed, so I'm probably not gonna be able to find one. So I'm gonna have to see what I can do. I mean, I'm already here. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna try and clear the code. I'll probably let the car run for a little bit, see if maybe it's just an off thing. It says it could be that the oil's dirty, or the oil is the wrong viscosity, or it's low. I don't think it's any of those. It's possible that it could be low. I don't think it might be the case, only because I just did the oil change not too long ago. So I'm not sure why that, so I'm assuming it's going to be the sensor. Now the car is running great. I don't feel any rough engine running, any knock. I'm not feeling anything out of the ordinary. So I'm assuming it's, I don't know. I don't know what it could be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check in, I'm gonna do everything I need to do. I'm gonna let them know that, hey, I need to take a look at the car real quick. I'm just gonna, or just clear the code, do the first run. Hopefully the code doesn't come back. I'm hoping that it's not, maybe it's just a weird issue. I mean, I haven't really been driving hard. I've just been driving normally, so that's the weird thing. Like, so we'll see. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. I have no idea how common this part is going to be in terms of if I'll find it at AutoZone, if I'll find it at O'Reilly's or any auto parts stores. I feel like this is going to be one of those things that I have to order through GM, and I have to wait to get it fixed, which really sucks because I can't get my money back and I can't get a credit towards the next one because of this. So I'm really hoping it's just a misread of the code. Right now I'm gonna do some research to see if maybe I can find the sensor and maybe replace it while I'm here. I have no idea if there's gonna be any places close to me. Most GM parts stores or dealers right now, other than the dealership itself, are closed. But who knows? I mean, one can hope, and we'll see what happens. So, because I'd be super mad because this was expensive. It wasn't, it wasn't cheap, and I've already spent some money. One, getting here, gas. So I'm hoping this is just a fluke. So I'm hoping that's the case, but we'll see what happens. So I'll keep you guys updated, and yeah, let's see what ends up happening. We're here, and we did our first run, and let me tell you something, it's insane. I thought Chuckwalla was a whole different thing, but yeah, this blows it out of the water. From this point forward, I'll be getting some more footage, but holy cow, it is it's intense. Like, legitimately, like, I've never done anything this insane. And you've got some amazing cars. I mean, there's a Lambo over there, there's Porsches, there's Ferraris. I mean, name it, it's most likely here. I'm here with a couple other Camaro drivers as well. It's just so much fun. Like, I think my top speed on my last one was about between 120 and 125. And to be real, it's kind of scary to be going that quickly, but yeah, so we're gonna get some footage and let's have a good time. So far it's clear, not clear skies, but it's the rain seems to be missing us, so let's hope it continues this way until our last run. If not, well, at least we got a good run in the beginning. Yeah, so we got everything here, everything's ready to get to go. The car is running great. I did clear the cell. It hasn't popped up again, but I'm gonna keep an eye out on that, just to make sure that that's not gonna continue happening. Hopefully it's something that is just that's just randomly came up, but I think right before we go, we'll check the fluids and stuff like that, make sure everything's topped off. I have extra oil, so if it did burn through a little bit and it's just running low, then that's good. But I think because that cell popped up, I'm just gonna get the sensor and do it anyway, just so we don't have that issue running down the line. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, we're 30 minutes, or no, 25 minutes away from our next session. This will be session 2. And the car's sitting over there nice and pretty. We're actually kind of stealing that garage. So the guy next to me, that's also a V6. It's an RS. He just bought it. He's super excited. Yeah, Chelsea's over here working. Supposedly.
No, I'm browsing Facebook right now because I got distracted, okay? I'm actually trying to... I am not about to stream the Lions game on my iPad.
Exactly.
At all.
None of that is happening. Oh look, there's snow up in the mountains.
Oh, yay.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's snow up there.
I'm not over there. I can't even enjoy it.
But it's freaking cold. It's a little windy, but everything's looking sweet. Right now we're gonna just go check oil, make sure it's good, go retorque the wheels, make sure they're nice and good. Yeah, I also got to get the 10 gallons of 91 out of the back of the car. That'd probably be a good idea. But so far so good. And we got some food. It was essentially what was it, like a Western bacon?
Okay, so you know the rodeo burger from Burger King? I don't think that's a permanent menu item.
I have no idea.
I don't know, but it's
Or is Carl's Jr.?
Or like the Western burger from Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Just the onion rings and then the cheddar cheese and the bacon and the barbecue sauce.
It was delicious. It was really good. They have a fried chicken burger that I'm definitely gonna be getting. So, but outside of that, it's pretty cold. But you know, we're just waiting now. Our next one is at 11:40, but right now it's 11:17. So we're just gonna go make sure everything's good to go. So that way, when they call us, we get to grid and we can go. Yeah. I'm just gonna try and warm myself up a little bit, but I think once I get on the track, it'll be a different story. More rain, more problems. So our third session, only got to go around twice. Once full. And then I saw I got a check engine light. Came off. It was the same damn code. The P2635. Which usually means that the the fuel A pump is not getting enough fuel, which always happens when I'm tracking. So I put more gas, so hopefully that'll keep it from happening again. But by the time I put more fuel, by the time I got everything done, the third session was already done, so that kind of sucked. But we have the fourth one, our last one. It's 341, and that's at 417. But yeah, it's raining pretty good. So definitely gonna just be, you know, taking it easy, pushing it not too hard, and just seeing what we can do. I wish it wasn't raining. At least I would have got my last one. But regardless, the first run I did was a 220, and then my second session, I got a 208. So that's been my fastest one so far, and it's just gonna be my fastest one today. There's no way I'm gonna be able to beat that in the rain, so it's just kind of how it is. But that being said, we're almost done with the day. We got everything back inside because it's raining, so it's cold, it's windy, and full of cheeseburgers. We want something a little more healthy. But we got some footage, some really good photos and stuff, so I'll be getting those later. And yeah, we're just waiting for another 20 minutes, and then we'll be heading back out. But it's gonna be definitely drenched out there, so it's gonna be a much slower run time. But we'll see how it goes. And that's a wrap, everybody. It's pretty dark out. It's barely gonna be 5 o'clock. But this past session was amazing. The car ran great in wet conditions. The tires were fantastic. They did really well. Yeah, it was really good. I didn't think that the car would be spinning out a lot. I mean, it didn't spin out, but definitely kicked the back end a lot more than I anticipated. But that being said, I did leave traction control on for the entire sessions today. I just didn't want to risk it. The session when I was going to take off traction control, the check engine light came back on. So I missed that session. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to test the car on a fully controlled car. But that being said, the entire fourth session was great. It ran amazing. The car was just putting 100%. So it was such a good time. Outside of that, yeah, I couldn't have asked for anything better. It was just cold. Yeah, you have to drive with the windows down, and you can only do so much. I mean, I had the heater blasting, which definitely helped on keeping the engine cooler, but also keeping me from freezing my butt off. So that was definitely a huge plus. Outside of that, it was fantastic. I definitely want to do this again. If you've thought about it, if you're in the Southern California area and you thought about doing some racing, oh man, this is definitely the way to do it. It's definitely something different for beginners. It's definitely gonna awaken you on whether you know your car or not, and today definitely gave me a little more understanding on the car. But it was great. I honestly, I never thought I would ever get the car up to 130 miles an hour. It's just one of those things that you think of oh, it'll never happen, because on the streets you can't, and here it's a reality and an eye-opener. So definitely thinking about it, do it. They do autocross also, so that's not just their only thing. But I would definitely spend the extra money for sure. I will not lie to you, it is not cheap. It's cheap-ish for the most part, but I definitely would think about it. They're really cool in answering any questions, and they're very strict about being on time. So definitely want to make sure that you're paying attention to the schedule and you're listening for your color number so you can go. Definitely going to do this again. I think next time I'm going to do the autocross with a friend, Kyle, and just going to enjoy myself there. So what else can I say? Thank you guys for watching. This has been an amazing time, and I love everything about this. And that's some Camaro guys that just pulled over. I love everything about this. I love racing. I love driving the car fast. I love doing all this stuff. It's insanely dangerous. I understand that. But, just being careful and just, getting a good rest, not drinking the night before to the point of your, getting hungover or anything. Just being in a tip-top shape will make sure you're good. But things happen. So it's always good to be vigilant. And if you're not sure about something, you're better off being careful, which a lot of people were doing today, and which I was doing also. But thank you guys again for watching. I'm going to try and do some more videos and get some more content up, more racing, more installs if I can. But like I've always said, comment down below, tell me your thoughts, and give me your critiques. Anything that'll help me go faster, or enjoy the racing life better, I'm always up for. I know suspension is a gigantic thing I need to do, so you don't need to tell me that. But other than that, anything you might see that I'm doing wrong, please throw it in the comments, and any questions or concerns, please throw them my way. But we're about to get onto the freeway to head home. Got a bit of a drive to get to, so until then, guys, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and you know, just you know, reaching out, and I appreciate everything. So thank you guys again. We'll see you guys on the next one, and you know, if you're gonna start racing, let me know.